Alright guys, what is going on? My name is Pipe Bomb City and welcome to today's video, guys, where I'm going to be discussing the major issue affecting the WWE right now, which is the WWE injury issue. Before this video begins, I just want to say be sure to check out my Instagram at instagram.com/pipebombcity. Be sure to like this video and subscribe and comment your opinions once this video is over. All of those things are appreciated. But guys, real quick, before I start going into the issue itself, I want to just go over how many fucking people have been injured in the WWE so far. You got Sin Cara, you got Sting. I'm counting Sting, even though Sting currently is going into the Hall of Fame. I'm still going to count him. Hideo Itami, Alberto Del Rio, Sheamus, Daniel Bryan, Nikki Bella, Tyson Kidd, Cesaro, Randy Orton, Seth Rollins, and John Cena. Also, we've had names that were injured, like Sasha Banks and Bad News Barrett, but they're all better now. But just that's so many goddamn people, and most of them are major names. Pretty much, to sum it up, if you guys haven't noticed, all of the champions from WrestleMania 31 are gone. Cesaro and Kidd are fucking gone. Nikki Bella's gone. Daniel Bryan's gone. Cena's gone. And Rollins is gone. All those fuckers are gone. So that just shows you going into WrestleMania 32 that, everyone's gone. You got John Cena out of the game, and he's a major-ass player, man. He's a major star. Randy Orton, of course, is gone. Sheamus is not going to be at Fastlane. And Alberto Del Rio currently is going through some back problems. If you don't know about Sheamus and Del Rio, I believe Sheamus, I think he has something going on with his arm, but it is confirmed that Sheamus is going to be missing Fastlane. Honestly, it is a major blow to the company, but I wouldn't really want to be tuning into that match either way, whatever match it was. It was probably just going to be a mid-card match, but either way, that's not really the point. The point is, he's fucking gone, and currently, he was a major player. So he's gone with an arm injury. He's going to be missing Fastlane. I don't think WrestleMania. I think he's going to be at WrestleMania 32. Pretty sure. And then you got Alberto Del Rio. Alberto Del Rio is gone as well. He's going with some, I believe, lower back pains. And I think he's going to be missing Fastlane. I don't know if this is just a small injury or something big, but the lower back is a very fucking fragile place. And if you got an injury there, I would stop. It's good that he's stopping now. We don't want another Daniel Bryan fucking situation, So, about Del Rio and Sheamus, these guys are currently doing a lot in the WWE at its state right now because all the major stars are fucking gone. So those guys really had to step it up, and they did. They really did, I'm a big fan of Del Rio, not so much of Sheamus, but I respect that they're stepping up to the plate, and they're doing it pretty damn well. Now, these guys being gone, that's not going to be good. Of course, Kalisto isn't going to have a U.S. title opponent now, and Sheamus, the League of Nations is fucking falling apart. I'm pretty sure they're going to be split up now. I don't fucking know, though. Hideo Itami is also a name going around because he's gone in NXT. Honestly, I don't know when Itami is going to be back. He's honestly been gone for some fucking time now. Of course, NXT feels kind of empty without him. Of course, they're doing pretty well on their own because that's what NXT fucking does. Blow up the house. They're so goddamn amazing. But with Tommy being gone, and Zayn was gone too. He just recently came back. We don't really have any injuries in NXT, though. You can understand why. Of course, now it is starting to become kind of like the WWE. But still, we don't have that many injuries in the WWE. Or I'm sorry, I keep saying that. We don't have that many injuries in NXT, but Itami, I think, is still going. I can't remember when he was injured. I think it was summer of last year, I believe, and he's still gone. I think he had a shoulder injury. It was some time ago, so I'm sorry if I can't really remember. Tommy's fucking gone, though. You got Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella, I think, actually needed to be injured. Now, of course, that kind of sounds like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm a Bella fan. I'm going to hate on your Instagram. Well, calm down, all right? Calm down there for a second, Bella fan. It was good that she was injured because, all right, of course, it's never fun to be injured. Never is. Never is. Unless you're like CM Punk. But, okay, all right. First of all, Punk fans, I'm a Punk fan myself. Calm the fuck down. Just saying, Punk wanted to get injured because he was in a state of stress. Bella needed to get injured. I can't call her fucking Bella. It sounds stupid as shit. Nikki, that sounds stupid as shit too, but hey, I'm going to go with it. You know, I'm just going to say the former Divas champion. That saves everybody. The former Divas champion kind of needed to be injured because at the time she was getting a lot of fucking hate. It was through the roof. Hopefully now the WWE fans can realize, you know, hey, maybe she can come back and she'll be better than ever. Because really, if you compare her to how she was in fucking, 2012, 2013, she's fucking a lot better. And she was the longest reign. I fucking hate saying that. She was the longest reigning Divas champion. Fucking stupid as shit. There's been like 6 champions. And all they fucking did it was to beat AJ's record. But, that's for another time to discuss that. But Nikki was getting shit on a lot. She lost the title to Charlotte. She got her rematch. Boom, she's fucking injured. She's gone now, and she's fucking with Cena all over Instagram and all of that shit. But she was getting booed by the fans. And usually it's good because, of course Rollins was a heel. But when he's coming back, of course he's going to get a huge pop. We all pretty much know that. Now if you look at Nikki, it's pretty much the same fucking thing, except, it's kind of different. She was getting a lot of heat, like everybody was hating on her. If you're a fan of her, you know what? That's you, man. I'm not going to judge you. That's what you want to watch. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. That's who you want to like. I'm not going to change your fucking mind, but I'm just saying, now that she is going to be coming back, I believe sometime later this year, around summertime, between December time, if that makes sense, between SummerSlam and TLC. I think that's the dates. Because she recently just had neck surgery, and it always takes a long time to recover from there. But hopefully she's doing well. I hope that she gets a huge pop. I was one of those haters on her before she left, but now she's gone. I think the Divas is doing. Okay, I was about to say Divas Revolution, but I can't fucking say it. I think the Divas division. Sorry, that's the no. I think the women's division is doing pretty good. Honestly, on its own right now, you got Charlotte, you got Becky, and you got Sasha. And they're honestly making stories. They're making stories outside the ring and inside the ring, and it's all good, Brie Bella is getting shit on. Alicia Fox is getting shit on. All the divas that everyone hates, they aren't doing shit. All the women that the people love, they are doing shit. So really, it's all good right now. But I fear that when Nikki comes back, it's going to be something where all the women are doing good on their own, and then she comes in the mix, and then she's going to get hate on. So hopefully they can put her return in a way where she comes back and the fans like her. All right? Next, I want to talk about Cesaro and Kid. Cesaro and Kid, man. I love those guys. Everybody loved them. If you don't love them, you know what, man? That's you. But that's kind of fucking stupid. Those guys were great in and out of the ring. You could be a Vincent K. McMahon and say that they're not talented and get no reaction. Or you could be a quote-unquote, I fucking hate saying this, man. I feel like a dick saying it. But you can be a quote-unquote smart fan. Either way, you know what? You got to respect these guys because they wrestled each and every night. And the funny thing is, they came in as a team where it was just kind of some random mix, It was like, oh, Cesaro and Tyson Kidd, they're teaming together now. And, it was like kind of a one-time thing. It wasn't planned. And then they kept going with it. And they kept going with it. Hell, they won the tag team titles. So it's kind of like a Miz and Mizdow situation, Like, at first, it wasn't supposed to fucking be a real thing, and then it kept going because it was good, and it kept going and kept going. Pretty soon, they won the tag team titles. That's exactly the same thing. So you got Cesaro and Kid, man. Of course, they did not get injured at the same time. Kid got injured first, a bit after, I think it was a little bit after Extreme Rules. Of course, we all know this. He had life-threatening. He could have died. He could have died, ladies and gentlemen. He had life-threatening neck surgery in a very fragile place where if something went wrong, boy was dead. He fucking would have been dead. Thank God that everything went well. I don't know if he's ever going to be coming back, though. If he is, I would be a little bit more cautious. But you know what, man? I don't know. If he wants to stay where he's at, that's fine. If he wants to get back in the ring, good for him, you know? And then you got Cesaro, who got injured only 2 or 3 months ago. Honestly, I think it was someone with his shoulder. I think everyone having fucking shoulder injuries. I think he did something with his shoulder, you know, on an uppercut or something. I think that he might have busted. I can't really remember how any of these guys got injured. I'm really sorry. It's just, it happens, you know, like the main feature when you look up this shit is so-and-so is injured. You don't really know how. And of course, the only one I can remember off the top of my head is Randy Orton fucking popping his shoulder, taking out the trash. And I'll get into that fucking later. But Cesaro, man, of course, great talent. I love, there's like 20 fucking E's in that love. I love Cesaro, man. Great in the ring. I believe great out of the ring. I liked what he was doing on his own. He was fucking coming out every night. He's got the Cesaro and Kid merchandise on, and he would come out, you know, he'd sometimes win, he'd sometimes lose. Either way, he put on great matches. It's a shame that the guy got injured, but honestly, it could be good for him as well. Sometimes, as I said earlier, injuries aren't all that bad, because when you come back, you could be bigger than ever. Cesaro could come back, Vince could be like, you know what? You know, let's fucking do something with Cesaro. Why are we not doing something with Cesaro? That's what he could do. And he could come. The chances of that are very slim shady. But there is always a possibility. You know, Triple H could take over. The boy's a fucking WWE champion. He could do whatever he wants, for Christ's sake. So Cesaro comes back. Hopefully everything goes well. I'm going to wish him the best of luck. Let's get into John Cena next. The poster boy. The face who runs the fucking place. All right? John Cena. Let's talk about John Cena for a second. John Cena got injured. He was the most recent injury, I believe. He got injured of course, other than Sheamus and Del Rio. He was the most recent injury, probably. Honestly, I don't know. But the funny thing is about Cena, though, you know, he was getting fucking stressed out. And you can't blame the guy. You know, he's been through a lot of shit. You can like Cena. You can hate on Cena. At the end of the day, you got to be like, holy crap, this guy is living the toughest life in the world. You don't have to say that exactly, but you get the point. But pretty much, Cena's a workhorse. Worked himself to death. Or near it, because he took some time off. You know, and I said in my videos previous to that, I was like, you know what, that's fine. He deserves to take his time off. That's fine. Came back for like 2 fucking weeks. Gone already. He's gone. You know what? Injuries. That was a bad time. This is one of those times where injuries are bad, because we needed Cena. You could be an IWC mark, and you could say whatever you want, that we don't need Cena. Fuck Cena. Well, you kind of do. John Cena is quite literally the only man that Vincent Kennedy, whatever the fuck his name is, man. Him and Roman are quite literally the men that he wants to build the most. And now that Cena's gone, he's building up all Roman. But you know what that means, you know? You get what I'm trying to say, because if Roman was gone, he'd be putting all of his effort into Cena. And now that Cena's gone, he's putting all his effort into Reigns. So it shows you that this guy is just putting in all these wins, all this shit into these men. John Cena is the face that runs the place. I fucking hate when he says that, man, but it's the truth. He is the face. Of course, he's also the face of Fruity Pebbles, but you know what? I don't care. John Cena, man, I've said this a lot before, but I don't hate Cena. I don't like Cena. But I respect Cena. I really respect Cena, because he puts on entertaining matches almost every single time. You know, if you hate him, that's your opinion. But if you're a Cena fan, I'm not trying to hate. I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle with Cena, because this character, all this bullshit that happens, all these fucking stupid promos that he does, I don't like it. I'm not going to lie. I don't like it. But when he gets in the ring, it really makes up for it, because the guy just puts on the most entertaining matches. Not the most entertaining. I got to watch my words. I'm sorry. But the guy does put on above mediocre matches every single time. Whether you like it or you hate it, man. I'm sorry. Cena being gone has affected the company a lot. Of course. The number one man of the company is gone. Of course, I'm saying of course too much. And now, of course, Roman. Fuck, I said it again. I'm sorry. Roman is stepping up to the plate now. So Roman is currently the face that runs the place. Next, you got the fact that The Undertaker was supposed to face Cena in one of his last matches ever. So that's not happening anymore. Third of all, the ratings before Rumble were, or just the overall view count, not so good. Not so good. And now that Cena's gone, WrestleMania 32. That's the big issue because Cena and WrestleMania are like fucking Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. You know, like it's just they rely on each other. And now that Cena isn't gone, Cena's not going to have another WrestleMania win, so JBL can rant about it. WrestleMania is not going to have another John Cena match. So it's a shame, honestly. WWE's missing a major player from WrestleMania and overall on the roster. So that's a shame. Next, we're going to be talking about Randy Orton, the man who popped his shoulder, taking out the trash. You know what, man? I'm not even going to try and make it sound stupid because the guy's had shoulder injuries for a while. If you've been watching WWE, you should know that. You know, the guy's been having shoulder injuries a lot. It's not the first time he's had a shoulder injury. It's happened a fucking lot. Maybe he heard of something a few weeks or a few nights before, and he took out the trash, popped his shoulder, broke his shoulder, whatever you want to say. It's something with his shoulder, all right? Recently, maybe not, a few months ago, I don't know, had shoulder surgery and has recently teased a return. Last year at Fastlane, Randy Orton returned and then faced Rollins at WrestleMania. Maybe that could be something like that again this year, you know? Maybe Randy could come back at Fastlane. I think, well, I mean, he did tease something a little while ago that he was ready to come back, or he was almost about to come back. Not in the Rumble. I thought he was going to be, but he wasn't. So, you know what? That's that. I really don't mind it too much. Randy is also a Cena thing because I'm in the middle with him. I don't like him, but I don't hate him. Except it's reversed because I like his promos and I like him outside the ring. But when he gets in the ring, he's not too bad. You know, he's not bad. But it's just the same thing with him. It's like the same thing. I find it extremely impressive how the guy quite literally moves like a snake. It's so smooth in the ring. He makes it look so natural. I have no idea how that fucker does it. He just makes everything in the ring look so smooth and like it's all natural to him, man. I don't know how he does it, but it's impressive. But the most entertaining matches, no. And honestly, since he lost the WWE World title to Daniel Bryan, hasn't really done anything other than that amazing curb stomp RKO. Other than that, not too much going on. You know what, man? It's fine. That's what happens when you lose the title. That's just what happened, you know? But Randy Orton coming back, I guarantee it's going to be before Extreme Rules. I can easily say that. If it's not, I don't know what's going on. But I think Orton is ready to come back pretty damn soon. And finally, also, really quick, Sin Cara was also gone of the Lucha Dragons. He's gone. No, nothing happened with his finger this time. Wow. And then you got Sting, of course, who's going in the Hall of Fame. But before that, he was having some issues somewhere. I forgot. I think it might have been spinal pains. I honestly can't remember. Finally, we're going to be talking about Seth Rollins, the man, the one, the only, the undisputed future and WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins, man. I love that guy. Favorite man on the roster, almost. He's one of my favorites. I honestly don't have a favorite, but I have multiple favorites. Like 3 guys in one team. I guess that'd be my favorites. Rollins is easily one of those guys. I love Rollins. I loved his WWE title reign. Take that back. I did not like his WWE title reign, but I liked how he won the WWE title, man. Came into WrestleMania with that briefcase, kicked ass, defeated Lesnar and Reigns, walked out of there with the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. It was an amazing moment that an indie wrestler who started from nothing came to the WWE, shut the hell up to all the haters, and then won the WWE World title. It was very impressive, man. You got to give him credit. And all right. Sorry about that. Thought I heard something going on. Sorry about that, guys. But it is impressive, though. I got this indie wrestler, and now he's on the stage of WrestleMania holding the WWE's championship in the air, rubbing it in their faces. The reign itself, creative, man, you know, I understand where they're coming from. They want to have a heel champion. That's fine. But the fact that he almost lost, I think he did. I think he lost more than he won. You shouldn't have that. But the fact that the man is so great, put on entertaining matches, and he didn't miss a Raw. Before he got injured, he did not miss a single Raw since his debut in 2012. That is something to behold. Cena might have done it. Honestly, I don't really know. I think he didn't, but whatever. I don't know. Honestly, it's just, that's a whole nother issue. Rollins being gone left a major hole in the company. Of course, that was the WWE champion who got injured. He was about to lose his title to Reigns. What would you guys think? Would you rather have Rollins lose to Reigns at Survivor Series, or would you rather have Rollins get injured and then have the WWE title tournament? Say that the Reigns and Rollins match was of equal entertainment to the tournament, which was not much, but still, say it was equal. What would you guys rather have? Honestly, I would rather have the tournament because the guy didn't lose his title, so he can come back. He could say, I never lost my title. I want my goddamn rematch, you know? And then he could have a rivalry straight off the bat. If they want to do something else, that's fine. I really don't mind it. Whatever he does, it's going to be great. I'm really not worried about it too much. Hopefully, though, everything goes well. That injury that he got, if you saw the goddamn video, it was something to behold. It was nasty, man. Oh, my God. His knee was just so out of place. It was blah, blah, blah. God, no. Stop. Okay. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I really got to say. This was another very confusing video, but you know what? I'm just going to, I don't know. I'm just going to move on from it. Thank you guys so very much for watching this video. I think we hit the 20-minute range. I don't really know, though. I'll have to check that out. Thank you guys so very much for watching. This is Pipe Bomb City. Be sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment your opinions. However you feel, as long as it's not hate, be sure to comment it. Be sure to check out my Instagram at instagram.com/pipebombcity. We have hit 700 followers. Thank you all so very much. I dearly appreciate it. 700 followers. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so very much. This is Pipe Bomb City. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time.